Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to get ready together because I have a meeting in about 45 minutes and we are going out later tonight to go see a movie, so I gotta get myself looking presentable. And while I do that, we're just gonna chat a little bit. So first I'm using the e.l.f. Suntouchable HaloGlow. I love this stuff. Great for moisturizing your skin, great for the sunscreen part, so I always put this on in the morning, throughout the day. HaloGlow itself can serve as a makeup primer, but whenever I'm doing my makeup, I just like to also add in the e.l.f. PowerGrip primer. Of course, I go in with the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I have a meeting in about 45 minutes for a capstone committee for a student who I am their advisor for capstone, which is very exciting. I just got a new concealer because I had been using Tarte Shape Tape for so long and I wanted something new, so I went to Sephora, got a shade match, got what they recommended. So it's this Makeup by Mario concealer and I got shade 260 and I absolutely love this. If you saw my Boston vlog, then you'll see that I went to Boston at the end of January and I gave a talk to a graduate program up there. And I gave a talk about adoption and genetic counseling. So one of the students from that graduate program had reached out to me to ask if I could be on their capstone committee because they want to do something about adoption and genetic counseling for their capstone. And they also asked me to be their general advisor for capstone, which I'm really honored to do, was honored to be asked, and I'm excited to see how this goes. With my makeup, I haven't really been doing foundation. I just kind of do some concealer and a little bit of contour bronzer. So today we're having our first capstone committee meeting where there's another committee member, and we're meeting via Zoom, obviously, since I am not in Boston, and just gonna kind of talk about it, talk about the capstone, what we want to go, make a plan, that kind of thing, which I'm excited to do, excited to be on this side of capstone. In other exciting news, my part-time position with my grad program that I graduated from was officially approved today and I can start whenever I want, and I am so excited about that. So my program director and I had talked about it when I went up and visited Boston at the end of January, and saying especially while I'm still looking for a full-time position, I wanted to get more involved in the program, like do some tutoring, maybe do a couple of lectures, and just kind of help out in general where I could with it because I love my grad program so much. I love all the people there and I love working in education, and I definitely want to go into that space in my career. My program director is amazing and was able to get a position approved for me. It's part-time, I get paid hourly, but I get to primarily start out like tutoring students, helping them with classes, and we'll just kind of see where this role goes, kind of see what I end up doing with it, which I'm really excited about, and so grateful that she was able to create this opportunity for me. I forgot to show you some of the products, but for my concealer sculpting, I used the TooFaced Born This Way. I got a darker shade just so I could use it for concealer a little bit. And then for a blush, I used the Rare Beauty liquid blush. This is in the shade Joy. And then for powder, I used the e.l.f. HaloGlow setting powder. I love this powder so much. I am obviously very much an e.l.f. girly. For my eyes, I'm going to use the TooFaced Natural Eyes palette. This is always my go-to, as you can clearly see, just for natural eye look, which I often go for. I'm really excited about these opportunities coming up. I'm excited to work on the capstone with the student. I'm excited to get more involved in my grad program again. I figure out kind of what that role will look like. I still use my Urban Decay Naked Palette 3 brush for eyeshadow just because I really like the brush. I haven't used the palette in a while because it is old, but I have kept the brush around. So I've not heard back from the job that I interviewed for a couple weeks ago that I really want, but we'll just keep waiting. I did send a follow-up email, just kind of like check in and also continue to show my interest, but have not heard back anything. I use a L'Oreal Voluminous Base mascara primer on my eyelashes. My eyelashes do not stay curled. I do keep applying to other jobs as well. Anytime I see a job that comes up that I could apply to, mostly remote, I do apply. But mostly I don't hear back or I get rejections, so it's a process. This used to be a heated eyelash curler, but then I dropped it and it broke, so it doesn't heat up anymore, but I still use it. I've been using the Ilia mascara. I got this sample for my birthday last year. It's hard to do my makeup without my glasses because I cannot see very far, but I have to take the makeup off, which is why I got this mirror off of Amazon, which is really great. It also does light up, but I like to use it without the light because that's a little overwhelming when you're holding the mirror this close to your face. On the top, I like to add some Ilia blush. I also Got this for my birthday last year, and it's lasted me a very long time, so I love it. And it's so easy to travel with and not as messy as the Rare Beauty liquid blush, so I often take it with places. I recently got this NYX lip liner. I've never really used a lip liner before. It's a game changer. I really love it. About 25 minutes into my reading. This is in shaded Cherry Skies. I use some Tarte lipstick. I did Tarte's like bundle, like 7 products for $70, and I got this lipstick in it. It hasn't been my favorite shade, but with the lip liner, I really like it actually. So, oh, a little bit up my lip. Okay. Then I use this e.l.f. setting spray. It smells really good. Let that dry. And that is my 20-minute easy, simple makeup look that I do. Obviously, if I'm like going out more, getting more dressed up, or getting fancy, sometimes I use foundation or brighter eyeshadow colors, but this is kind of my everyday natural look, even though I definitely do not do my makeup every day. That's kind of where my routine is right now, what some of my updates are in my life. I just have to do my hair. This is definitely like not a super fancy meeting and kind of like a casual intro meeting to it, but I like to get ready. It makes me feel better, and also since we're going out to the movies later, I'll be ready for that. I never really do too much with my hair. I think we'll just pull it half back and then go get my laptop set up. Alright, and there we go. There is my easy, quick makeup look. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for listening to my updates, and I'm excited to see what else comes. Hopefully I'll hear back from some more jobs, but we'll see. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all those great things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!